are back. We are back. As you can see, our beautiful faces. Come on, I know you guys have missed us. We had a huge game in between our last show, but we're going to talk about it today. Get in here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, like, share. I tried to do it from my phone, from the app, and it did not let me share. So let me try to do it from. I know Delilah's going live. I will do it from there. I want everybody to join in with us, talk some football. We are excited. We are excited. Our boy Anthony is in the background. Our wonderful producer, as you already know, he always gives us all the love, all the love. All right, we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. Welcome to Let's Talk Football, ladies takeover. Come on, the four fantastic girls that just rule this game of football. I am Janae Struther, the one half of the dynamic duo, the Let's Talk Football family with my boy Sean Spencer, and I got these wonderful ladies as my co-hosts. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Let's see who else we got on the show. Who do I have right next to me?
Hello, it's Kate, creator of the Ladies Takeover, Tom Brady's biggest fan forever and ever, Alverson. And I am happy to have you all here joining us and watching us and contributing in the comments. And feel free to like and share and get our name out there. So welcome to the Ladies Takeover and come along for the ride.
Let's go. And we have, that's not it. We got more. Who is right under me?
Hey, what's up? I'm so excited to be here with my lovely ladies. You can catch me on Tuesdays with the round table as well. So I'm glad that this week I get to talk football with that crew. And then my ladies, this is always a good time because as the song goes, it's ladies night. And I don't know if you know, because I'm dating myself, but Thursdays, back in the day, Thursdays was ladies night. So I'm glad there are shows on Thursdays. That was the time, just saying.
I understand. All right. But look, last but not least, who do we have?
Muted.
So, okay, last show of the season, we got some tech difficulties because I don't know where Janae went.
This is Nicole. We can't hear you.
All right, look, I'm back. Technical difficulties.
I know,
I think it's because of the last person's electric vibe. You know what? Who do we have last but not least?
She's having mic
problems. Oh, no.
We can't hear you.
No. Oh, no. It's the technical difficulties, bud. But listen, we never sleep. You guys already know we are a fun group. It doesn't matter what happens. We're going to get our girl Nicole back in the building. It's coming soon. Don't worry. I know she's probably got to get in here. But how are you guys, man? We wanted you guys to chat with us about all the stuff that we're talking about. We got a fantastic show for you guys. And we want you guys to make sure that you're liking, sharing, telling somebody about this wonderful show.
I gotta learn that.
I don't know. I know my ABCs. I know my A, B, C. There we go. I'm not really good at the sign language, but I'm working on it. I do want to give her a second to get back in. I know she's there. I know she's coming.
No, not yet.
Oh, is it too cold in Canada?
It could be cold.
If you guys don't know, we're from all over the country. We have Janae who's in Virginia, Delilah in Chicago, me up in the D in Michigan, and then we have Nicole who's in Canada. So we're all over the
globe, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's up, Sean?
What up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
My boy Sean, the Sean Spencer. Let's go.
The man that sometimes surprises us and pops out of nowhere. But he didn't do that this season.
He didn't do it. He did not do it.
We need a new clip.
We do. I haven't talked too much trash about Washington for him to jump in. So hopefully we won't have to have him beat me up or join and scare me at any moment, okay? Just in case.
Here we
Oh,
go.
there she is.
Hello?
Yeah,
We can hear
Yeah,
you
we
now.
perfect.
hear you now.
Woo!
Any sudden movement, I am going to be the field goal post. I am no sudden movements. I shall stand here and I think it was a faulty wire.
Something going
It
on.
happens.
Don't
It
even worry
happens.
about it. We
It,
waited for you because we cannot start the show without you introducing yourself. Who we got?
my name is Nicole Oppenheimer. I'm a Saints fan and I'm part of the Ladies Takeover for the Let's Talk Football Group platform here on we got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
YouTube. Let's
There we go.
go.
So give that like and subscribe because we're going to be back next season.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right, we got to get started with the show. Delilah, what do we got first?
Just get right into it.
Let's do it. So we got the highlights and the lowlights of the game. Guys, this was a Super Bowl in such great highlights, but there was some moments where I know we all wish that it would just, something great, happen on the Patriots side. It kind of was not as offensively amazing as we would have wanted it for a Super Bowl, but both defenses showed out. I can't even say that the offense on Seahawks side was amazing. It's the defenses that really did what they needed to do, showed out. Ladies, we got to talk about the highlights and lowlights. Delilah, give me some of your highlights and lowlights.
Yeah, I think funny enough, I did predict a low scoring game.
You did.
Saying.
You did.
I was just saying.
You did.
I was like, no, it's gonna be defensive the whole time. I didn't think it was gonna be that defensive. I'll be honest. I thought I was looking for like a 3-7, like we were getting kind of earlier in the year, kind of thing, or 7-10 for the first half. You know what I mean? That's what I felt would happen. That would be like that. It would be like 7-10. And then the second half would like take off more, you know what I mean? Like what we've been used to seeing.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that first half, I'm gonna lie, I was like, okay, like I was like, here we go.
Yes.
Field goal, and then nothing. And then third quarter, field goal. And then fourth quarter was where like the touchdowns and stuff started happening, and like that's when it got really exciting, was in the fourth quarter. But those first 3 quarters, I was like, Lord. I was like, what is this? I'm glad I'm hanging out with family because we were looking at the score, but we definitely weren't like, but yeah, it was just not as exciting as I'm sure a lot of people would have liked, but it did go defensively how I felt it would go, right? That would be defense versus defense. But I feel that we all did predict correctly that the Seahawks would be too much for the Patriots. That all 4 of us got 1,000% correct. We were like, we no hate on the Patriots because they've come a long way, like in 2 years. Like that's not what it was. Drake May, bro. Like keep doing your thing. That it just had to do with the way the Seahawks just all of a sudden gelled everywhere. Everywhere. Like it just clicked. Their offense and their defense clicked, and then they just started demolishing folks. Like it was just boom, 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 boom. And they just took off when they needed to. And they did it in the playoffs too. They just went, because usually people are like, you get a week off, you don't play as well. No, they came back and they were like, nah, we're in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, and so they just were on a ball, and I just did not see that momentum stopping in the Super Bowl. I just did not see that going down. You know what I mean? And so that part went like the way we expected,
Yeah, absolutely. I totally understand. It just didn't give us the wow, that you really want for a Super Bowl. And, we have had Super Bowls where it was a defensive game, and you can't be mad at it because they are in the game. It's just I
Yeah.
think when you're looking forward to a football game, you want some type of offense back and forth, kind of like the NFC Championship was, or the game before. You kind of want that type of game, like, whoo, it could come down to the wire, and it's no shade to the defense. I think defensive games are awesome. I just for the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
I think is what people look for. Nicole, what you think?
exactly.
I thought it was a little bit boring. One of my coworkers informed me that their husband even fell asleep during the game, which is like a first time ever. Um, but I mean, what woke me up was maybe the fan streaking, and getting tackled down.
Yes,
I
yes.
do like how they did say that Bad Bunny ran more yards than Drake May did.
So did the streaker.
Right.
Right? So I mean he got sacked several times,
Sorry,
and
Yes.
Patriots.
that yeah, sorry Patriots. This was not the day, maybe a different day, maybe a different time, but it was definitely very boring. I couldn't believe it. We were playing bingo, and we were waiting for a touchdown for the longest time, and no one got the spot until the very last end. So it was very entertaining. I had a lot great time. I was so happy for Shahid and them winning, and yeah, very low scoring. I could not believe how low scoring that it was 0 for the Patriots all until the fourth. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That
Crazy.
that is kind of crazy. Hey, look, Sean said, Nicole,
Oh,
how did you feel seeing Shahid playing?
oh, it was so awesome. I'd love to give him flowers. Like, you go get your flowers and that bag. Actually, also too, the fan base is still behind him.
Yeah, oh,
So
Yeah.
absolutely. You don't
yeah,
lose it. You don't lose it. I love Demarcus Lawrence forever. Doesn't matter whether he's playing for the Seahawks, and I was glad they got one. So it did feel good. It did feel good. All right, Kate, what you got for us?
Well, I went back and reviewed what I said about the Super Bowl from our previous show, and I did think I said something about Kenny Walker would be hard to catch,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
he would be able to figure out the seams and the gaps in their
Oh, big
defense
time, big time.
and take over that game. And I wasn't surprised that he did. And I thought the youth of the Seattle Seahawks, with the maturity of Sam Darnold, that it was undeniable. And the fact that they played the Rams beforehand, giving them a better competitive edge going into the Super Bowl, that they
Yeah.
would win.
Yeah,
And going back and looking at that game, if you ladies don't know, I have a lot of Michigan ties at the Seahawks.
yes,
I
you
mean,
do.
got Chris Partridge, who was the defensive line coach, who was at Michigan. Mike McDonald coached our defense at Michigan. Jay Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh's son, coached our special teams. I had Big Olu out there. I had AJ Barner, who scored the first touchdown out there. And I had another Wolverine out there playing as well, Mikey Morris, on their defense. So I had a lot of Wolverine anticipation going, saying, we're Michigan, we don't lose. We don't lose. We
Yeah.
win. And Mike McDonald is a defensive genius on how he
Great.
calls.
They did
defense.
awesome. Awesome.
And I knew he would out coach Vrabel and their defensive coordinator and their offensive coordinator. And all the pieces clicked. I loved seeing Cooper Kupp get the catches he got, because I was so happy for that man.
Yes. Yes.
And I sent the group chat what he said about Mike McDonald and how they started the season, and that they've been a gelling team the whole year since OTAs.
1,000%.
And that stuff carries you through a season further than all the other shenanigans you see in the NFL. So I had no doubt that the Seahawks could do it, because I know who Mike McDonald is, because I had
Yes.
Michigan. So I was very pleased that that's who won the Super Bowl, if it couldn't have been my team, because I really wanted Sam Darnold to give it to Mr. Josh Allen, to Mr. Lamar Jackson, and to Mr. Baker Mayfield, and say, look at guys, I wasn't the best in our class, but look who's got the Lombardi now.
Yeah.
And I think it's great for him, his confidence, because he looked at quitting football. And if you didn't watch any of the post-game press conferences, he said his parents are why he stayed in the league. his parents gave him the confidence and the boost to keep playing because he really wasn't going to continue playing. He really didn't want to. Oh, there was one Spartan, Mr. Spencer. And by the way, my Sparties are beating up on, or my Michiganders are beating up on a lot of players in basketball. Anyway, getting back to what we're talking about, the lowlights for me were the first half was dismal. It wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular. It was a game of field goals. But I was happy to see my boy A.J. Barner get a touchdown. I was happy for Kenny Walker. I was happy for the pick six. In fact, if my mom were awake, I'd bring her in because I called it. I said, you watch, he's going to throw a pick six, and it's going to be beautiful. And I really wanted that more for Sam Darnold and players like Cooper Kupp, who've been in the league a long time. Yeah. And it was nice to see the young kids get their just dues as well. But I am very happy for the whole Seattle organization, and a woman owner held that Lombardi. Woo! A woman, not a man. Yes. Go girl power.
Yes.
So there was lots of highlights like that gave me all the feels. Seeing, oh gosh, I'm tripping on her first name. Is it Monica Taylor?
Yes.
Who was able to was the first Black female to ever be able to be on stage and present the trophies. And she and Mike McDonald went to high school together, the winning coach, if you didn't know that backstory. So there's lots of cool highlights to the Super Bowl for me and looking at all the elements. So I'm very happy for the Seattle Seahawks. I really hope that they do a lot for Mr. Sam Darnold in the offseason. And I really hope that they silence those Rams.
Absolutely. And Sean is Maria Taylor.
Maria.
But she
did a phenomenal job.
She did.
So I liked a lot of the girl power being an all-women show. I liked a lot of that. So anyway,
I'm down with
the Super Bowl.
I'm down with that.
I love it. I mean, like you guys said, the game, you kind of wanted more. Drake May, I mean, it just sucks for him that he had to go against that defense and his left side. I mean, his left tackle. I mean, we all know those rookies got ate up from the very beginning, and they exposed it. They did it the entire game.
Mm-hmm. It did.
The strongest players. Drake May stood no chance. I mean,
no
chance at all.
No.
So bad.
How many sacks did he have? Like 5 or 6?
Too many. The defense had a celebration dance before any wide receiver or offense dance.
But I did like that. I like the fact that
I agree.
Sam Darnold said, "I didn't win this one. The defense and Walker won this. He didn't even put it on himself." And we could be honest, guys. Like, we always want to crown like the quarterbacks. There are other positions that make the game and can win the game. That defense really did. I mean, like you guys said, and the kicker was probably second running in the MVP because he did 5 kicks. 5 kicks in a Super Bowl. Kicks in a Super Bowl. So shout out to the kicker. I thought it was great. Some lowlights for me, guys. The commercials were not what they lived up to be this year. Sad face on the commercials. I just really wish we had some more. Did you guys ever watch any of the commercials? Did any of them like stand out to you guys this year?
We're gonna skip to that. I'm sorry, I was gonna talk about.
No, my bad. I forgot. We're good. It's also a topic.
No, we're good.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that because there is some stuff. But we got to talk about the Super Bowl MVP. We did have that MVP, and Kenneth Walker. He was phenomenal.
Yep.
He was phenomenal from beginning to end. And I think after the first couple drives, they realized that he was unstoppable, right? Their defense could not stop him, and he was fast, and the holes were there. And
he's a free agent. It's crazy.
Yeah, the fact that he's a free agent is insane.
I'm sure they'll keep him if they can.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, he lit it up from beginning to end. You didn't even really need to Sparty party. Here we go. He's gonna say it all night. But I mean, hey, we gotta admit, Kenneth Walker did his thing.
He
Nicole, what you
did,
think?
1,000%.
Oh, he was awesome. And I think he was under like I think he also too he trained with Mr. Shaquan Barkley too as well when he was with them and the Seattle Seahawks. And I think it's just such a come up, and he has been working for it. And I saw him and his wife, and they're like, "This was the plan all along. You're a champion." It took such long years of dedication. Like I just loved it.
I
I
loved it.
enjoyed that. Yeah.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Hey, Kate, what you think about that boy, Kenneth Walker? Oh, well, you
This
told us, but yeah, give us a little bit more.
this Wolverine will back Mr. Walker. He's not a Spartan. He's a Seahawk right now to me. Let's just face it. There was a Buckeye, a Sparty, and a bunch of Wolverines at the Super Bowl, and I'm happy. So there you go. But anyway, I was very happy. I knew he had it in him. I've known he's had it in him since he came to the league. I mean, he's the reason that we gave Mel Tucker when he was at MSU
Yeah.
the big pay raise that he got because of how well Kenny Walker did it at MSU. So the kid scored 5 touchdowns against my Wolverines back in college and beat us. So I knew what he had in him coming into the league. And I'm just very happy for him. I thought he was deserving of the MVP. And going forward, all I got to say is go get your money, Kenny, because you deserve it.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking
See,
about.
this is how I think players should get their money. Win a Super Bowl, prove your worth, and then get your bag. I've been saying it for a long time.
Because they ain't going to have no choice but to give him his bag now. He's Super Bowl champion.
Exactly.
They want it on your back. Yeah, they're gonna have to pay some dollars this time. They're gonna have to pay some dollars. Delilah, what you got? Uh-oh. Delilah, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Mute.
Sorry, if I was freezing and then I was trying to unfreeze. Sorry. Am I still like I froze and I was like, is it still frozen? And then I was
you're back in.
too. So no, he was the most fun part to watch out of the whole. Like I was waiting to see like did he get the ball? Like yeah, he did. And so like he was the most exciting part of the game.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, and then I feel bad that his guy back there got a holding call and like he didn't get to get that touchdown. It got reversed like that. I feel sad. I feel so sad. And the thing was that usually they're ticky tacky, but this was not. Like it was a straight up. I was like, because they showed it, and I was like, no,
he held.
bro.
That sucked because that was a great run.
It
may not have been a great run if he didn't get if the defensive player was able to get to him, but
they did it though. He was gone, man. He's off to the races, and so I mean, he deserved the MVP. I like seeing a running back. Like we talk about at a time, like the quarterbacks are always the ones, which we get why, but usually it's the quarterback that gets the MVP, and so. It was really nice to see the running back get some love, and like so that was cool. And he really did. He's the one who made that game watchable.
Yeah,
everybody was like, he's off to the races. He's gone. He was a little tank too because he's a little guy, and he was just like boom, And so like that, he was a highlight of the game. He definitely deserved it. Like kudos to you, sir. You earned Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a little battery pack. I mean, his boy Charbonnet, him, they've been tandem all season long. Just dynamic on the backfield, but it was sad that Charbonnet was hurt and wasn't able to play this game, and he held it on his back and covered.
I forgot about that.
Covered for his guy because they have been a two-headed monster all season long. So I shout out to him. And during the one of the commercial breaks, or when they weren't playing the game and you heard the commentator, they were talking about how they're really close, and he said, I'm playing for him. I know he would be out here with me right now doing this, so he was playing for him, and I love that. All right, we got more, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you guys think about the Kenneth Walker, the third, killing it out there on that field, man. He's just a beast, and we already know what Sean thinks. He's a Sparty. We know. Give us some. Oh, Sean said his vision was amazing. He almost looked like Le'Veon Bell when he used to run. Yeah, oh, Walker was slow to the hole, but once he made his cut, it was electric. You are right, Sean. Oh my God.
Well, I thought he was
God.
more like Barry Sanders.
Oh man, well, look, I'm sure that he would love to be in any of those conversations. Any
For
of those
sure. For
conversations.
sure.
For
Absolutely.
sure. For sure. I think he did
Absolutely.
awesome, guys. It was phenomenal. Hey, but we got more for you. Delilah, what is our next subject?
Let's do some
Oh,
Christian
let's do
Gonzalez
it.
and the Patriots. Because even though they lost the game, I feel like we should still talk about them. But they made it to the game, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Christian Gonzalez played his heart out. I mean, he did play his heart out. Let's not. Y'all saw those tackles. Y'all saw some of the things that he did on that field. Hey, I think he definitely deserves some love. Delilah, what you think?
No, I mean, he kept the Patriots in that game.
Yeah, he
1,000%.
did. He did.
Mhm.
Was everywhere. It was crazy. He was in the backfield blocking, like almost intercept. I felt so bad because there were so many times he could have intercepted. It was crazy, like
Yes.
just crazy. But he was everywhere. I mean, it was crazy how fast he was, and he was all over. Like just he kept them in that game
Yeah.
even where they were even able to score points in the third quarter. Like he 1,000% like, and he was phenomenal. We know that he was killing it like all
He
season.
did.
Man, in the Super Bowl, did he just turn it on to a different level? Like just
He really did.
man,
I
lights
mean,
out.
he locked down in Jigba the entire time.
Yeah, he
Yes, he
And
did.
when it goes down,
Yeah.
then he was like, "Well, now I can take Barner off of you, and
Yeah,
we don't got to worry about nobody now. That I don't
he
have to
was
worry about the
everywhere.
clock. I shut the." I mean, think about the numbers that Njigba did not get
Crazy.
No,
Yeah.
he was shut
because of
down.
Gonzalez. Man, come on, Kate, what you think?
I thought he did an amazing job. Yes, he did
Yep.
cover Jackson Smith, the Jigba very well, but that also made it able for Barner to have some really big plays, and which I love to see. And then got Cup open on the other side to have some very momentous catches when the Seahawks needed it. So he did his job. He covered the player that they needed him to cover. So I thought he did a very good job. And unfortunately, though, he was on the losing end of the good job.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
Nicole, what you got?
Well, I think he's quite amazing. He did take it out of was Shahid's hand quite a few times, which I was
He
not
did.
happy about. But he's
He
also
did
too a
though.
very awesome Colombian talent that we have in the football league.
Yes.
And I think his contract's coming up, and I hear he's probably going to get a nice big bag because he's still put in that work and he's been doing so
Yeah.
good. So
Patriots
I
better lock him down. That'd be dumb.
yeah, he should stay with the Pats for sure, and then they'll be coming back next year. Who knows?
Hey, look.
I don't want him to. I take back those words. I don't want him
I don't
to.
want him to. Yeah, but I definitely agree. I think Gonzalez did all that he could do. The Patriots, I mean, you got to think about it. They did a great job. They got there, y'all. They got there, and that's why I don't want to throw so much hate on them. Um, it fell where it fell because I just think that the NFC's team was stronger. Right?
Yeah.
It's not that that we're not proud of what the Patriots have done. Think about what they've done with second year quarterback and already in the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, give Drake May some credit.
Mhm.
I'm not going to
Exactly.
be crazy and say that he had a great game because he didn't have a great game.
No, he didn't.
But also, if we look at the factors, like if you're just looking at the stats, you're not really
Right.
giving it justice. That left side of his line,
Failed
they
him.
were like pinballs. They were like
Frickin' failed him, bro.
the bowling ball would run over them as soon as the ball said hike. I mean, the person said hike. It just, Drake May did all that he could do with what he had. With what he had, I think I just it's sad that it had to go this way, but I think it gives them momentum for next year. Now, next year they will have a way tougher schedule than they did this year, but hey, you got to give the hats off, because the Patriots did what they needed to do. Hey, Anthony said Pat's offensive line did Drake like the Sharks did Willie Beeman in any given Sunday. That is 1,000%, because they just blew by that line. Blew by him like it was nothing. And I know
For
exactly
sure.
what you're talking about on any given Sunday. It's exactly what it was. Exactly what it was. Kate, what was your impression of the Patriots?
We also know May did play with a shoulder injury, if you didn't know that. So he was playing with a little bit of a handicap during that game. So, but he had so many pressures on him. I lost count. I was counting him for a while during the game, and then I lost count, but it was in double figures on how many pressures he had.
Yeah.
But I feel bad for the young kid. I think he will learn from it, and I think he will improve. And I think with Vrabel, he will work hard in the off season. Hopefully, they take their OTAs very seriously, and their camps very seriously, and say, "Look what the Seahawks did." Because Mike McDonald, usually OTAs and all that are really light. He pushed them hard through it all, getting them game ready from the very beginning. Cooper Kupp praised him about that. So I think if more teams can do that and embrace that philosophy, and they will do what the Seahawks did and make it very, very far. And that's why I think they surprised us, because I had no clue about any of this OTA stuff until Cooper talked about it after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I think it was supposed to be
two Super Bowl wins now.
Yep. So I think it was supposed to be the dirty little secret of the Seahawks, those OTAs. Okay. But I don't think they were supposed to talk about it until after the game. So, but I hope for the best for Drake May. I think he's a great kid. I love that he gives praise to God whenever he's interviewed and all of that. So I really wish the best for him, and we'll see what season 3 brings and year 2 under Vrabel and that coaching staff and Josh McDaniels. So we'll see. We'll see, because Josh is a very good offensive mind. I mean, he did win assistant coach of the year for the NFL honors. So the sky's the limit there. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure they're going to look at the draft for defensive pieces or offensive line pieces that they might need.
Yes.
So, and really try to keep developing the line they have. I mean, and I hope Mr. Diggs is not around. He had no game.
Yeah, it did not go well.
And I was really embarrassed when he got the first down and he spun the ball when there was no chance of winning that game or anything. And I was like, dude, you had a rough Super Bowl. Your girl breaks up with you, leaves you at halftime. Your sister, you had to wait in line at a club to get in with your brother.
I love her.
And so all I gotta say is, Mr. Diggs, have the day you deserve, and God bless your heart.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't want it to go past that. I feel bad for saying it, but Drake May didn't have those turnovers. If he did not have those turnovers, it could have stayed a game. I think those turnovers, one of them was in the Seahawks red zone. As soon as it turned it over, they were able to score right then to get their first touchdown, and it just
Seahawks. By the way, I know we skipped over, but the coaching staff on the Seahawks, master class Super Bowl mind, bro. Like for real. And now their offensive coordinator is a coach, so I don't know what they're gonna do. We'll see if it was the offensive coordinator. Right? It's kind of those things we talk about, right? Who was the offensive mind? Was it the OC? Or was the head coach? And we'll see what happens upcoming season. Now, don't get me wrong. The Seahawks are still going to be a threat, NFC West team. I'm not saying that. But it'll be interesting to see what the plays will look like with a different OC.
It definitely changes the team when you lose coordinators, man. It definitely changes the team, but we don't know what it's going to look like. It could be
sorry.
Could be worse.
I know we're talking about Patriots, but I forgot about that when you said defense and all that. The coaches on the Seahawks put on a masterclass.
They did. They really did.
Mike McDonald calls their entire defense. He's their defensive coordinator and head coach.
Yeah. Yep. Nicole, I don't want to leave you out, girl. What you think about the pick?
Well, I mean, I talked a little bit about Gonzalez, but this just news to me, Kate, about the Cardi B rumor and and Diggs breaking up. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
News alert! Alert! Alert!
Girl,
Alert! Alert!
Oh,
girl,
you should have seen
I
her
was gonna,
pick
I
up
was
her
gonna,
concert.
I was gonna cover that when we were discussing the halftime show because I have a
I'm
lot of it.
sorry.
I
I have
couldn't
a lot
wait.
of, I have a lot of deets, but yeah, cool.
Oh, okay. I'm all ready for it
Me
because
too.
No, we're good.
Me too. Getting the tea on the Dig saga.
yes.
You know we can stay on this all day. We gotta move on to our
Listen, we
next
didn't get to do drama at the beginning, so we're gonna do
I
drama
did
in
her
the
next.
middle.
last comment gives them the hang on to. Oh, I gotta see what that drama is. I gotta see what that drama is. What we got
Yes.
next, Delilah?
Sam Darno, I feel like we gotta talk about him a little bit before we take a break. It's like Kate was saying in the beginning, the graduating, the quarterback class that this man came out of.
Yeah.
That everybody at the time, especially when they started getting going, predicted that they would get a Super Bowl first. Understandably, honestly, I understood why those were always the predictions. Like, I'm not even mad about it. It makes sense. When you have your Josh Allens, when you have your Lamar Jacksons, when you have your Baker Mayfields, like, I get it. Because that was the class he came out of.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he went to where most quarterbacks go to die now, which is the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
So his career, and I'm sorry, Jets fan. Listen, I've seen you fans on social media, and you guys agree. Okay, I remember the little kid who ranted. He was like, "I was born into this," and so that was funny. But like, he got drafted by the Jets, and had the worst. We know that because we were watching it. Had the worst team and the worst coaches, the worst management. It was just bad. Then after that, he went to Carolina, which at the time was not fixed. You have to understand, this is pre-playoff run where they started building and they got, their pieces together. They got picks from us. We got that whole like exchange between Carolina and the Bears, all that stuff. So like, that's before that. So he went to Carolina when it was no bueno. So then he went to just, it was just bad. And then went to Minnesota, showed out last year.
As a backup.
Crazy, okay? Win as a backup. Went down, ended up playing because my boy over here, Kate's boy, got injured during his rookie season. And he stepped up because he took the Vikings into a winning
14
season. Crazy season. My God. And then they were like, no, we're not going to resign you, which I'm never upset about a team that wants their future. But it was crazy to me because that kid was coming back from an injury. And in my opinion, we always talk about conditioning and stuff. I thought JJ could have been more useful another year learning from Sam, especially when he had Sam Darnold with the season he had. Do you know what I mean? Because he had a winning season. And so for me,
14 wins.
He made it to playoffs.
So that's what I'm saying. So to me, it would have made more sense to have the rookie learn and chill. You know how we talk about the fundamentals, learn from Sam Darnold. Because Sam Darnold is not like the other quarterbacks where they're like a-holes and don't want to help out he's not that guy. And so he would have learned from a seasoned quarterback, saw what winning was. And so, like, you know what I mean? Like, and they're like, nope, and had no backup plan after that. And then, man, all the Vikings fans online.
Pissed.
Because I'm a Bears fan, so
Justin Jefferson is pissed.
That's awesome.
Justin Jefferson.
Jay Jettis is pissed.
Take your like Viking horn. Ooh, that drives me crazy. All right, but he went and like Nicole, you don't understand. Kate knows
14.
because they're in our division, and that Viking horn. And I no hate on Vikings, I love Vikings, but that horn is like Anyway, then he went to Seattle, and just man, he went to the right system.
This is the first year.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
First year.
I love it.
Like,
Super Bowl.
So kudos to you, Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I love seeing the memes of how believing in yourself. We're all about that, right? And the idea of he lived up to that Drake song. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Like straight up. First season with Seattle, not just had a winning season, but won the Super Bowl. So kudos to you. Like, because gingers get a lot of hate or jokes and all that stuff, right? And so, kudos to you, my guy. You deserve all the accolades. I hope you get your bag too. And congratulations. You were so sweet, like Janae was saying, so humble on stage and saying, no, it was this, it was that. Like, just so humble, just the sweetest dude up there. Like, bro, get your bag. Congratulations. You got a Super Bowl win. Whatever happens thereafter, no one could take this from you, my guy.
1000%.
No.
1000%. I'm super proud of him. I just, I can be honest. It was not a great game for him. This game was not great. It was 50% passer rating. I mean, it was not great, but
yeah,
he helped get him there, right? We know. We just saw them go toe to toe with the Rams. He got him there. He may not have had the best Super Bowl numbers, but that doesn't matter. It takes everybody to win a game, and even when you're not on your A game, you hope that your team is to be able to get the job done, and he did a great job. So shout out to him. Nicole, what you think?
I like him. He's a great guy. It ain't no same thing around here with Mr. Same Sam Darnold. So I think he is amazing. I was just reading, and he was the first ever quarterback to do that. 14 wins on a season first. So I mean, we should have clocked him when 2022, but he didn't, and then now all of a sudden he's here. Yeah, so I really like the guy. I really do. And I mean, there were some really, like you said, it wasn't the best game, but he's such a leader. He reminds me of this.
No,
yeah.
He
reminds
the
me
ball over once.
Of this newly, inducted Hall of Famer called Drew Brees, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
No, I want to go that far. I want to go that far.
Come on. Now Brees is the man. Brees is the man.
That's a different caliber.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Crazy things.
I'm on the crazy train for Sam Darnold now.
I got you, but that's a different level.
Kate, what you think?
How did I introduce who I wanted to win the Super Bowl last show? I said, "Come on, Ginger Power."
You did.
I said Ginger Power, and I said his maturity and his many years in the league.
Yes, I agree.
We're gonna lead that team to a Super Bowl championship.
Sure.
And I knew that he could do it, and I knew he was gonna do it. And he has his redemption, and he could go up to Josh Allen. I'm sorry, Janae, and say, "Do you want to see what a ring looks like? Here's what a ring looks like." He can go up to Lamar Jackson and go, "Do you want to know what a ring looks like? That's what a ring looks like."
Yes, he can.
And say, "This is what a ring looks like." And I think he deserves to do it because everybody. I'm so sick of ESPN. Josh Allen this and Lamar Jackson that and Baker Mayfield this. Shut the hell up and talk about Sam Darnold, for God's sake. Because I'm so sick of hearing about all these players that don't do shit for their teams. Excuse my language.
Let's go, Kate.
Doesn't take them to the playoffs. Doesn't win the big games in the big moments. So look at Sam Darnold. The least of those won his Super Bowl. And I am so thankful for him and thankful for that win for him. Because the little man can do it.
Yes, he
He's
can.
promised the engine. I think I can. I think I can. I
Yes,
think I can.
Thomas.
Yes.
Let
So,
Thomas the
to
engine.
all of you young men out there that think that you can't be a Super Bowl champion and you think you have to be a Lamar, a Josh, or a Baker, no, you don't want to be them. You want to be Sam Darnold
Let's go.
because he wins Super Bowls. And there's
Let's
my
go.
cake stand, prop, whatever I want to call it. But I felt it needed to be said because if I
You put
hear
in the
any
work.
more on ESPN about those other three in all their glory, I'm going to puke because Sam Darnold is the man right now.
Yeah, he
No,
got.
I know what
he
you're.
got
I know
one.
what you're saying because I know what you're saying because like let's give the guy his flowers.
Give
Like you
him
know what I
his
mean?
flowers.
It's like a backhanded compliment. That's what we call those, right? They're like, oh yeah, oh, but by the way, yeah.
But come on now. I'm so sick of hearing about all these other quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, this guy, that guy. Talk about the guy that's really doing it.
All right, yeah, he got it. He definitely
got his redemption. He got his ring, and he can tell the world now, I'm the best in the 2018 class. So shut your pie holes.
Let's go. Okay, you heard it first from
I
Kate.
had to do it. I'm so mad.
Get
I
him.
got so mad.
Spicy on him. I love it.
I never get this spicy on this show, but I had to.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we got something good for you guys coming up. What we got, Delilah?
A quick break so that we can move on to the next. I don't got segment videos for these because this was a Super Bowl show. So we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back.
Yeah. That's our guy, Anton Benton, with Awesome Artisan, man. He is amazing. If you need anything done, as you can see, the guy's got skills. Please reach out to him. If you need his information, reach out to us and we can get that to you. Hey, but we got to keep the show moving. I see the comments. Look, Sean said he got defense, coaching staff, and star running back. Yes, he did. Next season, Anthony said next season, Chris Collinsworth about Darnold. Now, here's a guy that knows what he wants to do before the snap. Kind of reminds you of a young Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady type. Ooh.
I don't know. Everybody taking you too far, bro.
Comparison, we got Tom Brady, Mahomes. Whoa.
Like Nicole over here with the Drew Brees. I don't know, man. I was like, I want to get
no, guys. I don't know. He did good though. He did good.
It's just different calibers.
What if he wins back to back?
Then we'll start talking like we saw before, right? Like, well, I will change my tune. All right, I'll be like, all right, my guy, like.
Look, he should feel good after all of these comments. I hope he's watching the show because confidence will be on 10. Confidence will be on 10. All right, so we got to get into these commercials. The best and the worst. Delilah, you got a favorite or one that you just were like, wah?
The majority, I agree with the majority of all of us, which is like, I missed the Dorito days. I missed they were so good. Budweiser used to have, like, I know why they can't do like the frogs and lizards because of like kids and beer and stuff. I get it. But you can come up with other stuff between now and then, okay? Seriously. Yeah. But they were, I still remember Budweiser 20 years later. And then the Mountain Dew commercials were crazy. Like, they were just so fun. Like, Listen, I know that we're headed into a dystopian world, man, but it felt like all those commercials were so depressing.
Yeah.
And like Bitcoin and like AI and Bitcoin and AI. And then the Backstreet Boys betrayed me by making me sing along to a crypto coin commercial.
Oh.
That was look. Hey, I thought about you too, Delilah. Hey, think
So
about
bad.
this. They had an actual karaoke on the Super Bowl that I pretty much looked at Sarah and said, "How many people do you think are singing to this?"
All of them. I was in a bar. I was in a bar. I was like, and we were like, I swear at the end, our collectives F you to that commercial. We're like, we were all so disappointed. Not, I get it. You got to get your money. We're not even upset, but like, we were so like, we all went, like the whole bar was like, for heaven's sake.
Everybody Coinbase got everybody singing karaoke. It was hilarious.
I like the Toyota commercial at the very beginning.
I'm like, oh my gosh, okay.
I didn't see that one. I must have been in the bathroom.
Oh, you had to have been because the TV was like blue and it literally had karaoke style.
I didn't see it.
Oh. Me and Sarah were in here. Everybody,
we all were.
Rock your body. I'm like, oh my God, are we really doing this
I didn't
right
see
now?
the Backstreet Boy one. I'll have to look it up.
They got us. Like
once they got to the end, it was like Coinbase back. All right, we're like,
oh my.
I know a commercial I didn't like because she needs to get over her little 15 minutes of fame of being an ex-boyfriend to a tight end.
Which one?
The one that had Kayla Nicole in it.
I didn't see that one.
Lady Gaga, the Pokemon?
Her being an ex.
No, I didn't see that one.
And I'm like, girl,
the basketball, the curse.
Yep.
Yes.
I was like, you've been broken up with
Kendall
this
Jenner.
man.
Kendall
with
Jenner.
For 4
yeah.
years.
Oh yes.
Oh.
I was like,
oh yes.
Up with Kelsey for 4 years. Go get yourself a life and move on. Her being with Tony Braxton now up on stage with Ain't Man Enough for Me and all this. Kayla Nicole, he got a billionaire girl that he loves more than you. Bye-bye. He goes out the door.
Oh, yeah.
So tired of her trying to relish in a 4-year breakup. Oh my God, it's so bad. It makes her look so weak as a woman. It makes her look so lame and weak as a woman.
You know what? I thought it was Kendall Jenner. Sorry, I was thinking one wrong ex-girlfriend.
So many.
So anyway, that was the one I couldn't stand because I'm like, girl, you're milking a 4-year breakup way too long.
The fun one, I think, was the Dunkin' Donuts, even though it was AI and.
That was my mom's
favorite. But I knew the thing is that I grew up. Again, the nostalgia, right? They got me because I watched all those shows, right? I watched Family Matters.
Me too.
They definitely got me with the nostalgia.
Urkel looks good.
He does. Jaleel White looks great, but I also because I like Good Will Hunting and because I like pop culture. I thought it was funny that Ben Affleck, which is Matt Damon's best friend, clowned him in that commercial. That part was funny. Because when your best friend comes in and clowns one of your best movies, you know what I mean? It was so good. So that was at least funny. And then
Sean had a good one. Look, the kid giving the speech to the toys. And then the coach telling the kids that they are champions was my favorite. That one actually was
That was a good one.
That was good. That was a good one. I agree with you.
The Budweiser and the Eagle was good too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they were just so depressing.
But it was so good though at the same time.
We just got Sabrina with the chips. That's all we got.
Yeah. Sabrina.
I remember that one. That wasn't that good. That's what I'm saying.
I know. Yeah.
Just had better commercials. They were crazy.
Were they told they had to be a certain way this year or something? Like they couldn't do something?
I don't know. I was like, bring back the wacky unhinged stuff. Do you remember when the Doritos they folded into the couches or something?
Right.
It was weird. It
was a production.
Yeah, it was a production. It
My
was.
favorite still is the Pepsi Gladiator with like Britney Spears, Pink,
That was top
Beyonce,
tier.
and
Yes,
oh, I can't remember
yes.
her other name.
That
Christina Aguilera, I think.
yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, you had Pink. You had the pop divas of the time.
Yeah.
Gladiator outfits. That is a top tier commercial. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It was like,
I
what
mean, Michael Jackson had some great commercials back
he
in the
did.
day.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about. Like
He even kept going
moonwalking
on
with
his hair.
There
Pepsi.
was the
His
Pokemon for
hair-
the younger children.
His hair caught on
Yes.
fire.
Yep.
They put
Oh
it
my
out,
gosh.
and he continued with the commercial. Do you remember his hair
Yep.
caught on fire? So I was like,
I don't know what's happened. I think we're
different
just
time.
so. I think because of social media, we're so desensitized to like cool things anymore, and that
Oh, and then there was the
Definitely
Mr. Beast
different.
commercial.
the
That-
things that people
That's what I'm
find
saying.
cool or not.
They were so good. They were so good ones. But that's what I'm saying. Bring back the fun. Listen, like, bring back the fun Super Bowl commercials. We have enough depressing crap going on, guys. Just give us some fun stuff.
You have enough
Please.
AO slop.
I did like
Please.
the Levi's one. The Levi's one where they were all had wedgies or they squinched their butts up. That was pretty.
Oh,
funny.
that was good.
That was pretty funny.
But that was like, but we're talking about like 3 commercials out of, you know what I mean? We used to get
Right.
like whole, like
They paid
those-
$8 to $10 million for these commercials. We should be like raving about what they've done for this.
Yes.
Right.
Let's do. We did.
Anyway,
Clearly,
I'm glad
ladies and
y'all
gentlemen.
agree that we like a few, but in general, we're like,
I would say 85% of them were bad.
Yeah,
yes, I
Yes,
agree with
I would
that.
agree with that
That's
number.
That's a good number.
I would agree with that number.
85% of them
for
were unmemorable.
I was just excited when we did get one. I was like, it's a real commercial.
That's right. They don't give y'all
And you
anything
know,
up there, bro.
Nicole's in Canada, so
Yeah.
they don't get all the commercials. We learned
No.
that on the show.
Yeah.
One of our Super Bowls that we've done for these years, she said that they don't get commercials when they're watching the game. They get to watch the game, but the commercials are not there. And we did not know that. But she said this year they got a commercial.
Yes.
Stuff out there.
I love it.
I think we got 3 or 4. That was it. So,
Hey, we'll take it. Next
I'll
year,
take
you're
it.
probably going to have the whole thing. Let's go.
I hope so.
All right, we got to move on to the next segment. Delilah, what do we got?
Let's go into entertainment, right? We always talk about all the guests. What I like about the ladies show, we talk about everybody, not just a halftime show. We go into all of it.
Yes.
So Green Day performed. That's always a good time, you know.
Yeah.
They did a
Oh,
great
yeah.
job.
They did. It was fun.
Yeah.
I was
was
stressing out getting my bets in, and I missed it. I don't know. I heard it.
Pretty good. It was definitely
Yeah.
pretty good. They did.
You
a
got
good
your
job.
prop bets in, Nicole. and
No,
Tyler?
I couldn't. I couldn't even do that. I didn't have enough time.
Nicole's like, darn it.
I couldn't find the Gatorade. I couldn't find any of the fun national anthem length or nothing.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. I don't even know what the color was. We used to guess that, and I forgot.
Yellow.
Yellow. It was yellow.
Yellow.
No, I know, but I forgot that we
Oh.
used to guess, and I just forgot.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did used to guess. Luckily,
guys.
I definitely bet on my little side bet that it was going to be yellow. So luckily,
Oh, yay! What's the
got a little
money?
dough. Got a little dough. Very happy. Me and my coworker were like, all right, $10 bet. He
All
was-
right. Woo,
It's going to be orange.
we got the Gatorade color into the show, y'all.
Let's go. But yeah, Green Day did a great job. Great job.
Mhm.
I thought it was a great to start the show. Nice and fun. We had a good time.
Very
I
hype,
was
yeah.
jamming.
Hmm.
Who else we got next? I think we got what it was at the
Brandy Carlisle.
Oh yes.
Oh, she did
I love
beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's one of my favorite singers, though. I like
Love
her.
her.
Love her.
Her
Beautiful.
voice is
Awesome.
amazing. Her voice is amazing. Sister Strings is an amazing
Oh, they were
sister
awesome.
group
They
out
were
of
awesome.
Wisconsin. They're amazing. They tour with like some of the best musicians in the world.
Yes.
Kudos to Brandy Carlisle for bringing them to the Super Bowl to do America the Beautiful with you. I thought that was amazing. But Brandy Carlisle is a true ally. That woman
Nice.
is just amazing,
She's awesome. Chef's kiss.
amazing.
It was great.
Just
was great.
what a performance! Beautiful voice. We know that she always just kills it. Like
She
love
did
you,
a
Brandy.
beautiful job.
Keep disrupting the system, girl.
Yes.
Love you.
Love it. Love it.
I thought she was
People,
great.
Anthony said people complained that Green Day didn't do such and such verse in certain songs. Billy Joe was like, "Hey, we're not out here trying to get fined." I know that's right. Look, they
Yeah, he changed some of his politically charged lines.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He
Oh.
did. Hey, look, we got the point. The people that know.
Yep.
They still sang their songs though. They just took out the swear words.
Yeah. And they took out some of their stuff against Trump that they usually sing in every concert now.
They did their stuff though. Like
they
really
did.
Good.
Yeah.
Everyone was politically correct.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then look, I think next we got Coco, right? Coco.
Yes, girl,
Coco
she
did a
killed it.
phenomenal job. She did a
She
good
slayed
job.
in that
Oh,
dress.
I love the
Oh,
dress.
The dress was awesome.
that dress was amazing, right?
She paid homage to Whitney Houston when Whitney Houston sang the national anthem.
And she did a great job. She did a great job. It was beautiful.
Because
Nice
Whitney Houston, it was the anniversary of her death recently.
It was.
So God rest her soul. I miss her so
beautiful,
much.
Beautiful. It was.
So
that was.
I loved it.
That was her rendition was amazing. Her dress, my God, she looked phenomenal.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, beautiful.
She did.
Beautiful. That was the kid can't say anything
park.
negative about that. Knocked it out.
She's gonna be at the Met Gala pretty soon next year.
I'm surprised she hasn't been because I bet you she would slay it too.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, look, but we got to get to this last one because listen, when I tell you, Mr. Puth, he killed. Oh wait, we didn't get to the national anthem.
Oh shit! I had Pugh. Oh, where did he delete? Oh, they deleted it. I had Charlie Pugh. He was amazing. Sorry, I was
Charlie. Wait,
Charlie
we
Pugh was
gonna
great.
get to Bad Buddy. We're gonna get to Bad Buddy.
No, but I had him on here and it deleted.
He was
I'm sorry,
so
guys.
good.
Oh,
he said chills down my spine.
Oh, I had chills.
I had him on here and I don't know what happened.
And
I'm
the
sorry, guys.
soul background
I
singers. Oh my God, just that whole anthem was beautiful, and he just the way he gave it to us in a soulful way. It was so nice.
I knew he would.
Oh
the
yes,
keyboard was beautiful.
Yes,
the simplicity wasn't over the top.
Playing the piano, organ style. Oh, it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And I liked he wasn't like glamour. Like he didn't have to have any glam with his outfit. It was all about the anthem.
Oh, loved it. Loved it.
He's an underrated artist in our country.
He is very underrated.
So what? I felt bad because when he was announced, people were so mean.
Oh, they were.
They were
so mean.
Oh,
yes, social media was awful. They're like, who is he? Like, why are they even picking him? I mean, he was bullied like relentlessly.
He had to do a great job.
He had to do a whole he had to talk. He had to go and talk about you know what? I'm not gonna mess it up. Like it was crazy. He had to do so much.
He had the most pressure on him.
Like,
oh wow,
just
he definitely showed up. After that, they won't be asking who. They won't be asking after that.
Yeah, I mean, it was when I remember when he was named. People were like, "Who is that? Like, why is he even doing it?" And he's like, "He's so boring." And what do you mean? And so, I mean, a lot of backlash. It was bad.
Awesome.
And then he did a whole a bunch of press releases after that, social media, no, don't worry, I'm gonna do a good job. It was crazy. He knocked out the park. Charlie Pugh, you're fantastic.
You're awesome.
I like the little soulful rendition. I like that you put on a great national anthem.
Yes, what we needed. What we needed.
You did a nice job.
Yes.
Gave me chills.
Yeah, sorry for people that bullied you on social media. You did not deserve that.
No,
yes, for sure. All right, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to talk about the halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Charlie, I didn't mean to skip you. I'm sorry. The banner deleted it.
I love that, Nicole. The balloons was everything for that moment.
Thank you. We that was really honestly the show. The
Oh,
the halftime. I mean,
love you so much.
oh my God.
did you see it?
So many
I love you.
just we can
Give us
all
some
agree.
clips.
We can
I
all
gotta keep
agree.
clipping this show, but I don't know how to do that.
We gotta save that somehow. I gotta make that a screensaver or something of the balloons just going up at that moment.
That was great.
It's so perfect.
Listen, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is my wife tells me stop saying Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny
She's
killed
right.
it. He killed it.
She's right.
I mean, you think about it. And I hate haters because they're like, oh yeah, we don't understand Spanish. We don't understand that. You don't have to understand, but you can feel the music. You can feel it. You can dance because the music was great. You can feel the energy from somebody. He gave me everything I needed, and I did not understand everything. I understand some things because I a little bit of Spanish, but when I tell you, me, Sarah, and Quinn jammed from the very beginning of him walking through the sugarcane. All of the intricate moments of being a Puerto Rican, man, you got to think about it. I don't want to go off on my rant, y'all, but I'm riding for the community, right? I grew up with such a diverse world, and I feel bad for people who don't because it's a beautiful thing when you grow up with so many people from different walks of life. I couldn't wait to get to work on Monday to dap up all my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters because I'm telling you, the vibe was crazy. And you guys saw the videos afterwards of people doing their recording their families, crying.
Yes.
Just so
I cried a lot.
Grandma, I cried a little bit.
Oh,
I
I
cried.
did.
Grandmothers, you think about Delilah, you think about the people you
Mhm.
know, right? The people you know that are in the Latin community, and it just was beautiful. It was beautiful to see representation. I don't care what you think America's supposed to look like. It looks like all of us, right? It's all of us. That's the purpose. Wherever you're from, you rep it. It looks like all of us, Americas. And when he mentioned the Americas, he gave all from one end to the Americas to the top, baby. Canada was even in there, baby.
Yeah.
It made everybody feel good. So I don't care that you don't speak Spanish. I don't care about, oh, it's different from what you're used to. Get used to it because we have to represent all the people who represent America, right?
Mhm.
Beautiful. All the symbolisms and all the things that you saw. And then after you go back and research and all of the
Yes.
players that were involved to make this happen and Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin. Oh my God.
He looks good.
Yes, he does.
It's like a whole new person. Like and Lady Gaga too. It's like when you have to question, is that Ricky Martin? Is that Lady Gaga? Like they look like different people, but phenomenal. I mean, you couldn't have picked better people to just
Mhm.
show up and even to have the celebrities just sprinkled around in the background just dancing. Like it was
Mhm.
beautiful from beginning to end. I can rant about it all day long, but I'm gonna give my girls an opportunity. Nicole, what you think?
I mean, I absolutely loved it. We were dancing right, like you said, from the get go, right from the start, where he introduced it all in Spanish about it being the
Yes.
spectacle halftime show. And I was strapped in and ready to go. Even the boxers being included too.
Yes.
They had a really great time. I'm like, are those people in bushes? Yes, they are.
Yes.
My favorite part was like, you guys, I think we just witnessed a wedding. We witnessed a wedding. And everyone's like, no, Nicole, it's all performers. I'm like, no, that was a real kiss. I could see the love. And I know that's a real kiss,
And
you guys.
you were right.
And
And you
I
were
was
right.
right. Oh man. And then Pedro Pascal with his glasses in the Fly there. I was like,
Cute.
oh, you
So
showed up.
cute.
It was awesome.
So I just loved it. And also too, Lady Gaga, her dress as well was made by
Beautiful.
a local.
Dominican designer. Yes.
Yes, and she was repping the national flower too on her chest. So I was just started looking up everything about the performance, and actually what it meant. And someone said it really great that last year, Kendrick Lamar diagnosed the situation, and how Bad Bunny ended up providing a cure kind of thing. So I really
Yeah.
liked how that was kind of said, and that love triumphs over everything. And how could you not hate? How could you hate on that message?
Come
Oh,
on. That's what
they
I'm talking
can.
about, Nicole.
Trust
How?
Right?
How?
It's
I don't know.
global. I mean, I loved it. I know there's so many other things that I'm forgetting, but
No, you nailed
yeah,
a lot of it.
Yeah,
I
you nailed
just
some good
By the
pieces.
way, you nailed a lot as a Canadian that people here did not.
You nailed it
I
on the money.
I
Beautiful.
loved it.
It was
Mhm.
awesome. It was awesome. Kate, I know you was jamming.
I had an interesting house. I don't know if any of you ladies know I live in a house divided politically. So
Mm.
we had the bad performance and the good performance in different rooms in the house. So it
Yeah.
was interesting, but I loved the performance. I loved all the symbolism. I loved like him getting the shot at the little casita, and I liked everything about what
Yes.
it was. But I also got, like I shared with Delilah, I was like, Delilah, I'm getting crucified on Twitter right now because I liked this performance. I was told to go kill myself, to be honest, because I liked his performance by a
People
MAGA
are crazy.
man.
People
I
are
That's
crazy.
crazy.
So I loved the performance,
Crazy.
but I don't like the response I got to loving that performance.
Yeah.
So it was really sad to see the hate come out. I want to give you a little background. It was beautiful. I loved every part of it. I love that he shined on the billboard, his ending message to grading his Grammy for Album of the Year. I loved when he turned around the football, everything, but it's really sad, our country's division right now, for the hate that he got for that performance.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of bad hate. Like I had to send Delilah lyrics because I was like, is this really what he said? Because I need you to set the record straight for me. Because MAGA men were trying to say that he's saying in his lyrics, he's going to rape children, girls, and do all this stuff, and took his lyrics really a wrong way. So I want to spotlight a little bit about that because this is what's going on in our global culture in our country. And
Meanwhile, Kid Rock was on the other one, and they know the lyrics in English of what Kid Rock said with real lyrics.
And so anyway, I got a lot of backlash for loving this performance, and it was really sad because it almost ruined it for me. Because I was up and dancing, and I was up having a good time. And with all the rheumatoid arthritis in my body, I was trying to have as much fun with that performance as I could have. But then for loving the performance, it was sad because it almost tried to take the joy of the performance for me out.
Yeah, they did that to a lot of people.
So anyway, thanks to Delilah for setting me straight on the lyrics because I knew she understood them.
Mhm.
So I had to go to the expert, our Puerto Rican princess.
No.
Hey,
right here.
Yeah, so I had to go to our Puerto Rican princess queen and say, will you please let me know if this is really the truth?
No.
And because I was like, I don't think it is, but I can't understand the lyrics. I don't know what they're saying. But I enjoyed it. But I loved the message of love, unity. I loved the message of we're all Americans. There's many places that are not connected to the 48 states that are still part of America, and we should love each other no matter what. I loved all of the inclusion and everything, and I loved everything about, I mean, my girl crush Jessica Alba was in this. I love her.
He looks fantastic.
Oh my God. Can I
So
just
good.
say that woman is godsend beautiful.
Yes,
The Benjamin
she
Button
is.
effect.
I just got to
Yes,
say, I was
yes.
like, look at Jessica Alba.
44.
I
She looks so
know.
good.
She
so
looks
good.
amazing. I was so happy to see her and Cardi B up there amidst the drama. I loved
I love her.
all of it.
Is it the
And,
Mandalorian?
I mean,
Yeah.
the only part I didn't understand was Alex Earl, but then TikTok explained that.
I know, I saw that too. I was like, all right, I got you.
But anyway,
I didn't
but let
understand
me
that part
just
either.
say, to see all of that dancing and all of that celebrating and all of that love, that's what our country needs right now. And it was really sad that I had so many people try to ruin that for me. So that's my take on the Super Bowl. And I'm sad that we had to have the other Super Bowl show in our house, but that's the way it goes in families.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I want to hear from our Puerto Rican princess, the Queen of Puerto Rico.
Well, I wish.
What
but,
she thought.
I wish.
Because I'm excited.
Go.
No, all right. Listen, I just like I said, I still believe the 135 million was accurate. It's fine. We'll take it. Here's what I do like. The top 5, even if you want to agree with Nielsen now, and that's fine. The top 5 Super Bowl shows in the US, because Nielsen ratings, that's not global. So when we say that it's history, it's in the US market. The 5 top shows in the US are all people of color. The top 5 Super Bowl halftime shows are people of color. 4 of them are Black and 1 is Latino, and he did it all in Spanish. So that is the United States of America, whether you like it or not. And the reason we have, because it is February and it is Black History Month, and I know my shit. We have the halftime show we do because of a Black show called In Living Color. And because of In Living Color, now that was a real show, not lip sync, not pre-recorded. Keenan Ivory Wayans, In Living Color, one of the funny, God, it was ahead of its time, decided that they were going to put on their own show. And it was live and it was hilarious. And they drew real audience with a real show from the Super Bowl halftime show, because back in the day, it was like marching bands and shit.
Yeah.
People forget. It was like straight up, and not good marching bands. I'm not talking about like straight, like freaking real marching bands, like HBCU marching bands. No, it was like straight up, like, you know, just whatever they could bring in. He drew away audiences. And then the NFL was like, oh, we can make money, because it always comes down to profit, right? We know that. They're like, oh, we lost money. We lost revenue. And then you know who they brought in? Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, who is still number 2 halftime show in the US, most viewed. So I just want to make sure that we are aware of all of that shit while we're looking at all these numbers and whatever we're arguing, who the top 5 shows are. They're not white. So reminder of that. But anyway, besides that, I loved his message. I love that he closed it with a summary of a Martin Luther King quote, which is the power bigger than hate is love, which it is. And that we all make America great, the Americas. I cannot tell you, because I'm similar to Nicole, where like I consume multiple medias, where I'm on social media, I'll watch TV because I like seeing what's going on. That's just how I consume stuff, because I like being aware. Right after that show, I cannot tell you how many Caribbean nations, because people forget how many islands are in the Caribbean itself. And he not just shouted out multiple places that people don't even hear, but they don't hear their name, the joy in their faces, not just Puerto Rican people, but to see the joy of people that never see their flag, because he had all the Americas represented, because he couldn't name all of the nations in the Americas, because I don't know if you know, there's teeny tiny little islands spread out across the Caribbean, like crazy amounts. Okay. He had their flags, even if he couldn't shout out their name. He had all of the flags represented, all of them. And then he said as many countries as he could. And then he said from Canada to Patagonia. And again, I don't know if you know geography, but Patagonia is the southernmost tip of South America. And then he said the Lesser Antilles and Greater Antilles. which again encompasses teeny little islands in the Caribbean. There are two super tiny and so many to name, but he included greater and lesser because again, they're spread out. And then he knew he couldn't name all of them, so he made sure that their flags were there. And the joy on these people's faces. And then the casita had to do what we're all aware of. We all went to house parties. That's what that vibe was. It was hanging out with your friends and your families at the house, vibing, having some drinks, dancing, and having a good time. Now, did he have like twerking music? Everybody does. But one thing that Benito has always done that I've always appreciated is all of his lyrics, even when they were sexual, were never degrading towards women. Never. Not even 10 years ago. So his one song that he censored, by the way, Maybe Men Are Mad, because it was about grown women, because we know what's going on. It was targeted towards grown women. It was grown women on the stands dancing, grown-ups, and they were dressed no different than cheerleaders, which we see all the time on the
yes. On any sideline every
no
day.
different. So, but also what he described in that song where everybody was juking before the Perreo Sola, which by the way, all of you women should listen to that one, is he was describing a beautiful woman who looks great, has, fantastic. And if you have a man who doesn't treat you well, not just you, but also sexually, because God forbid that why are you wasting your time because you're a bad bitch? That's what that song was. You look good. If he's not taking care of you sexually and you as a woman, then you're wasting your time. Like that was that song. And the second song was Yo Perreo Sola, was about shaking your ass and twerking by yourself. We've all been out of the club when we're dancing and some guy is like, you make up, and they won't leave us alone. That song was about us women being able to shake our ass and groove by ourselves without having to be harassed.
Yes.
So even his songs, whether he's adding like sexual lyrics, they're actually not degrading towards women. They never had, even when he came out when he was 20, 21, which is so different. And I feel like that's what's left in the background whenever his like sexual lyrics come out. If you read them, they've never been degrading towards us. Then his last album, which is what launched him here, was an homage and a love letter to Puerto Rico and displaced people. That's all it was. It was all love. And so it was a little heartbreaking to see like people that I love that look like my significant other and like Kate and it was like, man, we like to vibe. We like to dance. We like to eat. And all I'm saying is like, go and leave your comfort zone. There are festivals all across this nation. Come with a good vibe, though. Don't get it twisted. Don't go in there with your BS because we'll show you to the door, if you know what I mean. But come with good intentions, eat the food, vibe with us, and you will see, and we will become better because all you're going to see is we want to feed you. We want to, and people saw themselves in this. A lot of people play dominoes, and I can't tell you how many people, when they saw the old man outside playing dominoes, yeah, we do that shit too. And it was just not Caribbean, and it was not just, I saw people globally say, yeah, I saw myself there. We had those white chairs where we were just chilling outside our crib, just chilling, hanging out. He showed love to nail techs because I do feel like nail technicians and certain women, especially majority women businesses, they're not taken seriously, right?
True.
Because we know the majority of nail techs who make us look good, take care of our nails, take care of our whole vibe, they treat them like they're worthless, like their job don't matter. And so he had nail techs out there. The two boxers were real boxers.
Yeah, real boxers. Yep.
Boxing. And so like it was just beautiful. And so
the power lines.
Oh yes,
power
real
in Puerto Rico
so
when the hurricanes come.
It was a real thing that we're still dealing with an infrastructure because we were placed with an energy grid that we were forced to have to pay for. And so our light is, even to this day, infrequent depending where you live. And so like he put like a whole vibe and picture out there. And so like, I love you, sir. Keep doing your thing. I hope like, you know, Mom, thank you for putting us in great honor. And like, all we want to show you is like love. And so like, it was just it's just amazing. And so
I loved it.
kudos to you,
Loved
sir. Keep doing your thing. You won album of the year. They can't take that from you. Again, Spanish speaking album. Never happened before. Fully in Spanish. So I'm happy. NFL, I think you knocked it out the park. The global numbers haven't come in, but it's already looking crazy.
I mean, I love the moment between him and Roger Goodell before his performance, hugging in the hallway, getting their picture taken. Roger was like, "I'm so happy you're here. Glad to have you."
Oh, yeah.
That was like, so he was very well accepted. I mean, there was nothing going to change that performance.
No, he killed like a lot of records for the NFL. Like I said, like just straight up, like just so you know, like that's why I say like I'm always curious about these numbers, because I'm looking at the non-Nielsen's numbers. And so the halftime show generated 4 billion views within 24 hours, 137% increase over the previous year. 55% of these views came from international views. The clip titled The Only Thing More Powerful Than Hate Is Love reached 179 million views. Just a clip on Instagram, which is the largest social media from the NFL, like actual engagement was on that clip alone. Just that view. Again, I'm telling you, like it was just, I know that he knocked it out the park. And so congratulations, keep doing you do. NFL, please, Rock Nation, whoever is in charge of like, don't backslide next year. Keep growing the brand, keep bringing out people that we make people like, don't fold under pressure. Whoever you bring on next year, please make sure that it's, you know, that it's not, you know, it's a good time. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't fold under pressure. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep bringing on the good people, the good artists.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, you know,
Are you saying we're gonna have Morgan Wallen?
Hey, look, I think they're gonna
like
keep
just saying,
going.
keep doing it, bro.
I think that they're gonna keep doing what they've been doing. They were pissed off about Kendrick. They were pissed off about Bad Bunny. Keep getting pissed off, and the numbers are gonna keep growing. You're getting the numbers. They're like, oh, well, don't you think they're going to be upset with how many people watched, all the money that they lost for the people who watched the other show? No, they're not mad. They're still making the numbers that they made more numbers than they did last year, which is what they want to do. People always boycotting. They're not going to watch the NFL anymore. Yes, you will. You're going to watch.
Yeah. They said that when Colin Kaepernick took his knee.
Yeah.
They're still watching.
You're gonna
drinking their Bud Light and having a good old time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think keep doing what you're doing. Look, they can say what they want about Roger Goodell and Jay-Z, but in my opinion, with what they're willing to do for the NFL to get out there to the world and all of these international games that have been sold out and all of the waves that they're trying to do your own lane. Nobody can compete with the NFL. And if the people don't want to watch it, watch something else. That's fine.
Bless your heart and have a day you deserve.
That exactly. It ain't gonna bother nobody because the NFL is still getting their money and the world is watching.
Oh yeah, it's global event now.
Look, Nicole, I know you were screaming when he said Canada. Let's go.
Canada.
Yeah. Social media people are hilarious.
I loved it.
Like Delilah said, all of the countries that were represented. I saw Jamaican videos and Bad Bunny, you good with me?
I did too.
Like I saw a whole bunch of different countries that just felt special. And that's what it's all about, man. And they said that he took the time to really say the names correctly. Like the names that he did say, they were done correctly the way they're supposed to be said. So shout out to Bad Bunny, man. Shout out to Bad Bunny. Awesome show. Awesome show. Woo! All right. So we got to move on. I know the show's getting late. We're getting ready to get on out of here, but
It's okay. It's our last one. We haven't been on in a while. Okay, we won't be on for months.
Yes, yes.
I'm
We're
good.
gonna move on to this next one. We're gonna finish the show off season hopes for our team. We're gonna bring on our boy Anthony. I hope he's ready and not with a sandwich in his mouth. But we're gonna bring on our boy Anthony because he's got a team. He he's got a team that he loves as well, and hopefully he's got some hope for our boy. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, you. Why am I over here catching strays? I ate before the show. Thank you very much.
Usually you eating. Usually he's eating. He always got something good back there eating.
Hey, look, I didn't get this big by accident. My elbow still work. It's right to there to there. That's about a foot and a half right there.
No,
Bow.
that's right. Getting that strength going. Getting that strength going. All right,
Oh
ladies.
man, I gotta feed my muscles so I can stay sexy.
There we
Anyway,
go. There we go. There we go. Hey, look, we gotta do our final hopes for our off season with our teams. Delilah, what you got for your wonderful Chicago Bears that made it farther than they've made it in so many years? I know you got some hopes.
I'm hoping that the offense keeps clicking. I'm hoping that, because we lost not our offense coordinator, but like one of our, so I'm hoping that they keep building on Caleb's talent and, continue to help him, like, not hold on to the ball as long, but still keep killing it as the Iceman. Like, I just want them to gel. The majority of the talent are rookie contracts. Thank God they can't go nowhere. So like, I'm locked on that. Thank God. But definitely our defense. We got to work on our secondary. We got to stop the run. Like that is what I want to see the off season. If we can't sign them, then whatever number we get in a draft up, draft down, whatever it is. But I want us to beef up our defense, 1,000%. Like our O-line gelled finally. Like he wasn't getting, you know what I'm saying? It was just perfect. Build on that, but definitely draft or sign defensive men, especially in the secondary. It was bad. Everybody was trashed all year. I mean, we had crazy injuries all over. It was insanity. Like, bro, so fix and build our defense 1,000%. And I'm hoping that we can have another winning season again. It's very hard to win our division. Kate knows it. It's just hard. So I'm just hoping we could do another playoff run at least, stay above 500. You know what I mean? I just want us to continue building, have a winning season. If we could make playoffs, great. That's all I want. Keep pushing forward. We got the right guy. Kate was right. She said in the beginning, and so did you today. Like, give it a second. They're not clicking yet. And, thank you both.
I was your cheerleader.
Yeah, I was like, thank you both for being like, no, it's just first year. You guys were like, it's the first year, they don't like.
Yeah, one of my favorite Wolverines ever.
Getting these get better. The coach, everything.
You were both like, they just started. They haven't gelled yet. I'm like, okay, I've seen this before. You guys are like, no,
I knew Ben would get you going.
You're like, so I appreciate that. Like, thank you so much for making sure. Like, no, it's different. I was like, oh no, you're like, no, it's different.
Delilah, it's good, better, best. Never let it rest.
There we go.
So, thank you.
I know Ben Johnson's stuff.
So I appreciate that. And so that's what I want to see. Just build that defense. Definitely get that secondary going. Stop the run for sure. So, God, because they murdered us on that. We got the picks, but the run, we could not stop it to save our life. So that's what I want to see.
That's some hope. That's what you call some hope, Delilah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Nicole, what you got for them Saints?
Well, I got some new good news, everybody. We are not playing against anybody that went to the Super Bowl this year. So, yeah, I'm quite happy. We got a nice, good looking schedule with a clear, sunny day, clear of any Seahawks in the sky, and on the land there down by the sea, no Patriots. So I like the walk to the Hall of Fame with us, this team, and with Mr. Shook. I'm really happy and proud. He won rookie. He won an award by fans that were voted. He did really good last part of the season. I do think that it might be Cam Jordan's last year. I think He's almost out of gas. Taysom Hill, I think it might be his last year too. So I don't know if there's any retirement happening that we can gain some extra cap space to make some more moves. But also too, we're going to be in Paris. So that will be
Yes.
fine. But I'm still waiting for the time when the NFL picks Canada to have a game
Yeah.
one day.
So we can sing, "Oh, when the Saints, oh, when the Saints,
Yes. So I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope.
I know that's right. As you should. As you
Mhm.
should, Saints fan. Let's go. All right, Kate, what you got?
Well, for my Lions, we'll start with my NFC team that I love because we know I'm split. I really think the offensive line is going to be crucial for us because we might be having one retire and another one's retired in the off season, and we were unable to bring back Ragnow, who wanted to come out of retirement. He had too much health issues. So our offensive line is a little bit of a crutch right now, and we need some rebuilding because our center that we had in there to begin the year, he and Goff had a hard time gelling. So
Yeah.
if you don't have a good center with your quarterback, it's going to be a rough season. And it was a rough season. I mean, Goff took a lot of pressure this season, unlike the season beforehand. And it was tough. And then we had a gutted, injured defense again this season, which was very rough for the Lions. So we got the deal done with Hutchinson, but we need to give him a bookend that is going to help. And I mean, Max Crosby is like a man on his period. He can't decide one day to the next whether he wants to stay a Ranger or not. Some days he wants to, some days he doesn't. And then we get excited about maybe getting him in Detroit and to help Hutch. But then he goes, maybe I'll stay in. But yeah. So my hopes of maybe getting him to help Hutch is not going to probably happen. But we need some more defensive end help for Hutchinson. And then our secondary with injuries, I don't know if we're going to re-sign Anzalone or not. And I really think we need more youth because our team is getting a little bit on the older side. Yes, we have young players in Jay and Gibbs and other people, but it's getting a little middle-aged if you're looking at the overall team.
Yes.
But I really hope Dan Campbell has a better coaching season. I was a little disappointed in him last year. And I know we fired our offensive coordinator and hired this new guy, and all the players seem really excited about him. So we'll see how this goes. But I really think this is a warm seat season for Campbell if he doesn't get us somewhere. I don't think we're going to hang on to him much longer if we're not in the playoffs and doing what we should be doing. And then, oh dear Lord, my AFC team, my Bengals. Burrow, I don't know if he's going to stay healthy or not. It's all about him staying healthy and how well we do. Because even though we brought in a backup and he did the best he could, it still wasn't Joe Burrow out there leading the team. So I hope in the offseason he just babies himself and heals himself and comes back ready and willing. But I know there's been a few little rumors, I don't know if you've seen them out there, that there's talks about maybe trading him to the Vikings and bringing JJ to the Bengals.
Whoa.
And yeah, there's been a lot of hot rumors in the Bengals and the Vikings zones. So, and then that would reunite him with his old LSU receiver, Jay Jettis, who he and Jettis were amazing. But so were he and Chase at LSU. So we'll see what happens there if the rumors come to fruition. But he needs an offensive line like, a camel needs water to drink in the desert. But it's bad. That Bengals team, and why they didn't fire Zach Taylor is beyond me. I've lost a little faith in Katie Blackburn and her decision making in the front offices there, and I used to really like her, but I'm really having some tough love for her, and I'm getting a little dismayed by Kay Adams, who has a lot of ties to the Bengals too, and her reporting on them. I kind of wish she'd just shut up. So, if I'm being frank, but they need a lot of help. Defense, Trey Hendrickson doesn't know if he's going to resign or not. They gave him a 1-year deal.
Come to Dallas
to bring him back. No, he needs to come to Detroit. He could be my bookend for Aiden. But anyway, everything is just it's tough. It's tough all around. I think the biggest thing they should have done is fire the coach, though. That really upset me. I was like, here you have an NFC North and all the coaches are getting fired. Harbaugh, Stefanski, Tomlin steps down. I'm like, come on, Bengals, make my day. They decide to keep him. So I hope they don't keep him very long if he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing in the beginning of the season. I hope they give him like 5 games to see what's going on. And if we're not doing well, I hope they can his butt because it deserves to be canned. He's not a very good coach. I mean, I see a lot of his decision making. And I see the tension between him and the players when they come off the field. It's not good. So the players are about fed up with him as well. But the receiving core is good. We have Higgins. We have Jamar Chase. We have Joe Burrow at quarterback. We have a decent-ish running back. We have a decent secondary, but our defensive line needs a lot of help. I wish they'd give up on Cody Ford. That guy is just shambles. I could go on and on and on about that team, but those are my hopes is that they go to the draft, go to free agency, and start plucking really good talent. And hopefully, God is my witness, please keep him healthy. Joe Burrow can make it through a season without an injury.
Yeah,
That's going to be the key to that team.
Absolutely.
So those are my keys, whether you like them or not. But those are my hopes.
I love it. Hey, I feel those hopes. It's some needs going on Kate's team, but she's got some hope. She's got some hope. All right, Anthony, give us what you think about that at them Falcons, baby.
They need they need everything is what they need. But I mean, if you asking for specifics, Stefanski is a new coach, so I don't know how he's going to. That remains to be seen how he's going to do in Atlanta.
I still think that's a good hire for you. Just saying.
At least it's not Mike McDaniel like you originally thought.
Well, he could go he could go jump in the unemployment line too, even though he's not my coach. Biggest thing is we have to. Kirk Cousins is not a viable backup for Penix. Kirk Cousins has been that injury. I mean, it's a shame that professional sports is one of the few games where if you injure yourself, something that if working my job, he could go back to work and work for another 20 years. At the pro level, he's already considered an old man, and then he's had an old man injury that he's not going to recover from very well enough to be at his peak. They've got to figure out what's going on with Penix, because Penix already had some injuries that probably should have. Well, I mean, I'm glad for him, for his sake, that he got drafted where he got drafted. But generally speaking, you got a guy with that many catastrophic injuries before he even gets to the league. That's a second or third, maybe even a fourth rounder. You know what I mean?
I could have told you that.
Well, hey, look, when you have a downturn from being not only the best team in the conference, but the best team in the best team in your division, but the best team in your conference, to being, hey, remember those guys when they used to be good? So we definitely need to get on that. Kyle Pitts, there's a possibility he may be leaving, and looks like they're looking at Isaiah Likely, maybe picking him up from Baltimore.
From the Baltimore, yeah.
Darnell Mooney has been hurt all season. They need somebody to play to take the pressure off our boy Drake London. But I think the number one thing we need is a signal caller that is going to be consistently healthy. And I know because they drafted Penix where they drafted him, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. But now this is like his third season-ending injury, and he's only been in the pros 2 years, and that's and the other 2 were before he even got in the pros. So they definitely need to start looking at what they can do to get a viable backup for him. The defensive line, honestly, I think they just need a good dose of lithium, because there have been games when they have been. I'm not even playing. I've watched games where they were absolute lockdown, and then I watched games where they played against teams that would be considered lesser, that they just got run out of the stadium. They need to do something with that, especially in the secondary. And right now, it looks like they got about 27 mil in cap space right now, so not great, but not bad. And there are 19 impending unrestricted free agents. So they're going to have to figure out some things with those players as well, because if people just start running, if they start letting people just start running, because, it's just like your boy in Cleveland. I want to get the hell out of Cleveland. I don't care what I got to do to get it. Oh, you giving me an extra $100 million on top of what you was offering me? I'm a Cleveland Brown for life. So, hey, look, at the end of the day, it's the NFL. It's all about, you want to be a champion, but you also want to make that cheddar. Because
Yes.
you could become a Super Bowl champion in your second season, have a career-ending injury, and that's all she wrote.
Yep.
And if
At
you
least
don't,
on that team, he did his job, though.
who, Miles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we got some players here that are going to be unrestricted free agents, and it's a matter of how much of that 27 mil can they scare up and then still have monies to, because the draft is coming. So honestly, I think the biggest thing that is going to hinge on this is wide receiver play, who they're going to get at quarterback, and how good exactly is Mr. Stefanski as a head coach. Because I heard rumors floating around that Stefanski kind of operated with his hands tied with a lot of decisions, which may or may not have had something to do with why a certain quarterback that did not wind up getting drafted till like the 5th or 6th round wound up not even seeing any playing time until the season was already done for.
Yeah.
So we shall see how this thing goes. Now, being here, living here, and me not giving the NFL another damn dime for another pay-per-view station, I only get to see about 3, maybe 4 Falcons games a year on network television. So I will be I'll be watching those and then tracking the rest through ESPN replays. But I do hope my boys do something, because I remember having more pride in the Little League Falcons team that I played for than the actual Atlanta Falcons when I was a little boy. And then we had, even though we still had Chris Blitz and Billy White Shoes Johnson and William Andrews and guys like that, Steve Parkowski. Those guys were stalwarts. They definitely helped to build. Those were the guys that were, they showed up and they did their jobs every week. But it's an effort on the part of all 11 offensive guys, all 11 defensive guys, and the gentlemen that play on special teams, as well as the coaching staff. So then some kid from Virginia Tech came out of Blacksburg, made people go, oh, you know what? I think I want to be a Falcons fan. And I'm like, hey, don't come over here messing around, because I've been in this when it was good. So you better, if you're gonna be here, you better hang when it get bad.
Hold on.
And
I'm a Lions fan. I know how that feels.
and a lot of them jumped the ship when Vic went to jail and yada yada yada. And then we drafted this kid. God, he looked like he didn't know how to tie his shoes and eat cereal at the same time. But he turned out to be a really good quarterback. And then that was when we had the Super Bowl, the second Super Bowl run. We had that second Super Bowl run and just dominated the NFC. Dominated the NFC South and just could not get the job done. How the heck are you the best team in the NFL? I'm going to say this again, because I think I said it on another show. How are you the best team in not only in your division, the best team in your conference? I think that year they had the best record in the league and get knocked out of the playoffs by a team from New York who has a quarterback who was a little brother to a future Hall of Famer that had a 9-7 record and backdoored their way into the wild card slot. The only saving grace about that is that they went on to win the Super Bowl. That was the only thing they make it look good. Hey, look, they won the Super Bowl. What you want? They won. That's what they got. So I'm not looking for the world. I'm not looking for the script to completely flip like it did for the Patriots this year from last year. But all I want to see is progress. If we won,
Yeah.
if we won, I don't even know how many games we lost last year. If we won 6 games last year, I want to see us win 7. Then maybe we can win 9 the next year, and then maybe we could jump up and get to 11 or 12.
There we go.
I just want to see some progress. I don't want to see this same old crap where it gets down to, oh, we've managed to scrape out a chance to win with the last second field goal, and then this field goal kicker misses. Young Way Cool, where are you? Check in. I mean, John, how do you? I mean, only in Atlanta. Atlanta got something going on lately. Something happened in Atlanta. I'm gonna have to research it. There's a curse going on in Atlanta. Young Way Cool was one of the best kickers in the league before last season. He was automatic. The kid did not miss. He was He was Asian Adam Vinatieri. You
Won
tell
a lot
me,
of games for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, this guy couldn't kick extra point. This guy couldn't kick a 30-yard dinger with no wind in a dome. Like, what is really going on? So anyway, he's not there anymore. So I don't know what he's doing. I think he's playing with Dallas, actually. Is he with y'all?
No,
Janae?
no.
You better not be.
All I know is
he's ready to get his bag. No.
All I'm saying is Young Way Cool. Now I gotta look him up. Young Way Cool, wherever I'm glad. Oh, his name is spelled Young Ho. He's with the Giants. How ironic. Anyway, I just want to see some progress out of the Falcons this year. I'm not looking for them to flip the worst to first like the Patriots did this season. I just want to be able to say that we won more than 2 or 3 home games. That's what I want. I want to win more than 3 home games this season.
There we go. That's a good hope.
Now I had to be. I know, all those of you that the people of faith and Janae. I know out of the 4 of y'all, you definitely speak. You are more outspoken about your faith, I think, than anybody. You say you got to be specific in what you pray for. So I think I'm gonna say that I would like to see them have great improvement over last season and win more than the 3 games they won at home last year. But they don't have to win the Super Bowl. But if it be in the will of whatever is to come that they would happen to go to the Super Bowl, my feelings wouldn't be hurt. But this time they got to win.
They got to win. They got to. Okay, we feel your pain. We feel your pain, Anthony. But
yes.
We also see
and before I pass the mic, you in the cipher, boy. You in the cipher tonight. You got to be a dope MC to pass the mic. I'm sorry, I had a DC flashback. I just want to say, ladies, it has been a pleasure. Watching, getting turned on to this show, being a fan, being in the comments, being asked to sit in the back and watch the clock and send y'all messages and things like that. And it has, again, this season, I can see that there's some change and some growth this season. And I appreciate you very much for allowing me to be a part of this yet again. And I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. Is February. I'm looking forward to about 6 months from now when we rev this back up and get it going again.
Let's go. I
love Anthony.
Producer make us cry. Just what he does to us. He's just such a great guy to us.
When we get done with the show, I'm gonna fire up my phone, go on Spotify, listen to some Bob Boney.
Bob Boney.
I gotta say it like that. Nicole, you killed me with the Bob Boney. I love it.
I guess so.
I love it. Bad Boney. Yes. All right. We gotta look. I'm gonna finish it off with me. Dallas defense. I can't say it enough. There's no way where your quarterback almost has 5,000 yards, your running back has 1,200 yards, 2 wide receivers over 1,000 yards. I don't care about anything else, but we got to focus on defense. Every piece of this offseason, if I don't hear any offensive things named, I'm fine with it.
I feel you.
To revamp. If you would have told me that Clowney was gonna come back from retirement. Nicole.
Where's Nicole?
I think it happened again.
She got out of her alignment.
If you would have told me that Clowney was gonna come from an off season of being out of retire, coming back and getting us almost 9 sacks in the season, yeah, we've made some progress, but we gotta step it up. We made some changes. We got Williams, love it, but we got to make sure that we're completely focusing on defense. We got 2 first-round draft picks from getting rid of Michael Parsons. So I'm praying that the defense gets fixed, and that is my hope.
All I know is, Janae, there's a lot of good defensemen in this draft. So
It is.
It's a defenseman draft over a quarterback draft.
I will take it. Focus on the draft and some off-season stuff that's not going to break our pockets. But yeah, we gotta fix it. Luckily, we do have a new defensive coordinator. Came from the Eagles. He worked directly with Cooper DeJean and Mitchell, and you saw what they were able to do.
That's good news.
And once they was traded, Cooper DeJean said he wouldn't be who he was without this coach. So hoping that we're doing some good things. So wish us luck.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Janae, the good news is you're not playing us. I was looking up the schedule. That's why I got booted offline. I hit the wrong button. But I wanted to support you and let you know your schedule's looking great for next year.
Mine are nightmares.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if it's looking great. I think I'd rather play the Saints. I wish we did have a game against the Saints this year, but it is what it is. We got hope. That's all we can wish for. As you can see, all of us are hopeful fans. We want our.
I want smiles, not frowns.
Yes, we want all smiles all around, and that's the beauty about this show is that we do root for each other's teams. We do want to see each other's teams succeed, except when we're playing each other. I was
like, well, yes.
I want to make it clear. If we're playing Chicago, if we're playing the Bengals or Detroit, or if we're playing the Saints, I'm rooting against you. But
me and Delilah just want the Packers to lose everything.
Yes, for sure. All right, we're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. What do we have last? But what else could you say? But the ladies have the final say, right? We're gonna finish it off, and it's super bittersweet that this is our last. Ladies have the final say, but hey, like they said, next year coming back with a vengeance. You already see this year got new intro. We got new things that we've incorporated this year, done by Nicole. Nicole hooked it up with
yes,
she did.
Dynamic intro and outro of this show. But I'm telling you, we got big things coming, and I cannot wait. But my final say is, I love you, ladies. I just think that you guys are the bee's knees. I think you guys are just, if this show could represent what life is supposed to be, just women sticking up for each other, women looking out for each other, having each other's back, not wanting to see each other fail, wanting to see each other succeed, rooting for each other, stalking each other's Facebooks and all of our stories and all of those things we keep up. Like, you would never even know that we've missed anything. You'd be like, oh, Nicole, I love your interviews with all the animals all over the world. I love Kate. She does not mind just expressing herself, and I don't give a damn what you guys think about her. My girl is my girl, and if she wants to express herself, she can say whatever she wants about what she likes or whatever, and you better not say nothing to her, because she got a whole bunch of girls that I ain't afraid. Then you got our girl Delilah, the best teacher in the world. I mean, just always giving us that education. If you never look at her page, she's always kicking knowledge. I just love you girls so much. I think you guys are true gems of the world. We need more people just like you guys. And we're all from different places. We're all in different areas. We all are, different, but we all come together. And I think that's what the show was meant to be for. And it's truly an honor to be a part of you guys in this ladies takeover, because it wouldn't be, this is what it's supposed to be. I feel like God wanted it to be Kate, Delilah, and Nicole and Janae on this show, and maybe it'll expand. And even if it doesn't expand, this is who is supposed to be on the show right now. You know, we've grown. We had our girl Ash. We just keep growing and growing, and we know a whole bunch of females that know the game, and this is what makes it special. And a whole bunch of men that don't mind giving us some love, right? We got a whole bunch of brothers
Yes.
that care about us, that genuinely want to, tune into the show, check in. We got real brothers, y'all, out here that really care about the ladies takeover. So I couldn't ask for a better show, production, fans. We just couldn't ask for better. And I truly, genuinely love y'all and want y'all to just have the best off season ever. And that's my final say.
Oh, love you, Janae.
I love you more. I love you more. All right, Kate, what you got?
I had this little dream. We're ending season 5, ladies.
Yes, crazy.
So, like 5 years ago, I went to Sean and said, Sean, I think we need a ladies show. And he said, well, let's do it. And so we started. And I was like, but I didn't think I should be in it because I didn't think I knew enough. And I thought, Delilah's brilliant, Janae's brilliant, and then I thought Ash was brilliant. So originally I thought just the 3 of you, and he goes, no, you have to be a part of it. And I was like, okay, but you know that this is not what I wanted to do, right? But I remember several times over the years trying to get on with the boys and talk football. The boys don't always want the females on talking football, and you don't always get your say, and you don't always get your time, and you're waiting, and then the next thing you know, you don't get your time. So I said the women need a place to talk football because women know sports, women know how to talk it.
Yes.
I'm appreciative to Nicole a few seasons ago when I approached you about coming on, that you were so willing and so gracious to be our 4th.
Yes.
And I am just blown away at where you've come from the very little that you thought you knew to what you know now. It makes me emotional.
Aww. Mr. Bellychuck.
My heart proud because girl, you know football now, and you do, and you have. It's amazing to see your growth.
Oh, I love that. You guys have taught me so much.
I feel like being a mom. It's like my mama heart being happy for my little girl that's growing up. So, girl, you've been a blessing, and I just hope you know how much I think of my Canadian sister to the north. And Janae, you are just. I always look at you and I go, she's such a badass. I look at you like, wow, I want to be cool like Janae. And I have learned so much from you, and like being brave enough to host the show when you can't do it, and being brave enough to
go girl,
to be more empowered on the show, to say my feelings and do the things I do. And Delilah, what can I not learn from you?
Yes.
You are just a wealth of
knowledge.
Everything.
Yes.
And the diversity I've learned from you over the years. I cannot thank you enough for being the culture that this show desperately needs all the time.
Yes.
And I think you are just absolutely amazing
yes.
all the time. And I appreciate that I can go to you with things and talk to you about things that sometimes I need more clarification on. And you don't ever like make me feel like I'm little. No. And I appreciate that, because some people make you feel little when you talk to them.
No.
And I appreciate how open you are and how wonderful you are. And your laughter makes me laugh. You don't know how an infectious laugh you have, girl. It makes me happy when I hear you laugh. So you guys all give me a little bit of bucket filling all the time. And you make me feel good about who Kate Elverson is all the time. And that's what this world needs, is more people to make people feel good about who they are and not bad about who they are.
Yeah.
And you each add a special ingredient to this recipe that is the Ladies Takeover. And I love the ingredients that we all are, and how diverse we all are, and how wonderful we all are, and that we can come together every other Thursday to do this show that I thought was maybe a pipe dream 5 years ago, and now we're going into season 6.
Woo!
because I cannot believe it's going into year 6. I didn't think this was going to get this far, but here we are.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll surprise you, and maybe we'll come on and maybe have maybe a little like somewhat draft show if we feel like it. Give you our feel about that and what our teams did then. But I just love you ladies from the bottom of my heart to the moon and back. And you're my sisters for life, my family forever. And my ladies have the final say is, let's not be strangers in the off season. Let's stay active in our chat.
Absolutely.
Can I just
Absolutely.
say, you guys make my heart full all
Oh.
the time. And I love everything
Gosh.
about all of you.
We love
That's
you.
my ladies have the final say. So now that I'm done,
We love you, Kate.
you're all my little special ingredients.
Oh, love it. And we make a great meal. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole, I can't believe we're saying this for the last time. What does your ladies have the final say? Because I want your energy all the time.
Well, you know what is going up, 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 and that's where we're going. Is this show? And I think there's a great segue, Kate, when you said don't be shy on the off season. Well, I got news for you. In April, WFA, okay, Women's Football Alliance, is going to be starting up their new season. And, just because Anthony Handay down in Oklahoma ended up getting me hooked onto the Lady Force, that I'm going to be cheering them on in the season. So I want to know and start to get to know what other people's favorite teams are and stuff. Because we're going to start watching. I'm going to bring over some other people. They said they want to watch women football. They'd be into that, but not so much into the men's. And I said, well, we got WFA, baby. So
let's go. Let's go.
So, that's what I'll be doing. And if we want to do throw a quick show together, if we all want to, I'm totally down. But I'm going to be following that on the off season.
Let's
Nice.
go. That's
So
what I'm
yeah,
talking
I
about.
love it.
yes, that's my final say.
I'm going to be supporting too. Look, you got to let me know what's going on because I definitely want to be supporting as well. I definitely want to be supporting.
For sure.
All right, Delilah.
Oh, I love you ladies. This always is a good time. I like anytime I come on, it's just a good break from everything, this is part of my therapy, so I really appreciate that, like a break away from all of it. So I cannot believe either, like 5 years ago, Kate was like, Sean, or like, you want to do a football show? I'm like, with all women? I'm like, sure. Like, I guess. And so, and I always thought Janae was like, Janae and Sean were always dope on their show. It was like, and like I said, I'm not like a super religious person. I'm not anti-religious. I'm just, and like, with Janae, when you talk, it like speaks to me because it's not preachy, if that makes sense. Like, you really, like, your words are just so powerful, and I always feel them, and I don't feel like you're ever like preaching at me or making me feel like, and I feel like that is the Christianity I feel like it's real. Like, that's what it is and what it should be. And so you represent what that looks like, which is love, sisterhood. I see you out there living it as well. Your video with the monks was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, oh my God, I posted on there. I love that you had your daughter out there showing her like through actions, right? Because a lot of people, but you do actionable stuff. Like, you actually live by what you're saying. So love it. I love you coming on here. I love, just it's a good vibe all around. And I'm so happy that I got to do this show with you and that I met you through Sean. Hopefully one day I'll meet you in person. Like,
we need to make it happen. We need to make that happen.
God willing, I meet you.
Yes. We need to make that happen.
Kate, like, I love talking about all sorts of topics. I appreciate that we always respect each other. Even if we're not 100% on the same topic, eye to eye, we always respect each other. And I like that we can talk and chat and share ideas, not just football. I love our chats too, like in Messenger. It's just always a good time. And so I know we'll connect off season. We always do, you know. So
Yes.
thank you so much for having me be a part of this.
Oh, I wouldn't do it
yeah.
without you.
Yeah, this is a big thing. Thank you, ladies, for letting me like go off tangents sometimes, just be like, you know, whatever. Because sometimes my brain just knows stuff and I'm like, I gotta say this. And so,
You do.
Thank you for that. And Nicole, you're so like effervescent. Like when we brought you in, like just like guest spots, and you were just always so hilarious. I was like, I freaking love this girl.
Love her to
I
death.
freaking love this girl. And I was like, when I knew like Ash couldn't do the show anymore, and I understand things happen in life. Never, you know, things just happen, and you just can't do stuff sometimes. And I was like, Kate, like she's hilarious, like you know,
Love it.
And then I was like, Janae, what do you think? Like she's super funny. Like I think she'd be great permanently.
No question.
Kate took the reins and like message, you know, and like reached out to Nicole, and she's like, hey, you know, and so like because it's just like. We got so many clips of just like, and I always like how you bring the script. And you know what? Like,
I have a
I
script.
think you have the real NFL script because you
This
did.
just
You put it
in.
down on point. I was like,
Reporting
maybe she
line.
does. Yeah.
One day.
Maybe she does have the inside scoop, you know.
She does.
And
Oh.
you're hilarious. I like your little microphone on social media. Like
I do too.
So you know, like if I'm not always commenting on your stuff, like Kate too, like I do like your stuff and I am aware of that stuff, even if I'm not able to comment on everything every single time. But so I am aware of you outside of football, and I love you ladies. And so I hope, you know, that season 6 that we're all back and able to do this again, because I want to do it again. Thank you to the viewers. Thank y'all for commenting.
Yes.
You know, either live or later. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the clicks. Thank you for sharing. Again, thank you for the brothers that are always watching us, holding us down. Like we see you, you know, Anthony always in the background, Sean always showing us love, Nate coming
Always.
in.
Yes.
Like everybody that just shows us love. Like, you know, if you show us love on Facebook, we don't always see it till later. I'm so sorry because they just don't pop up live no more.
Well, we know y'all there. We know you're there.
But we love you. Thank you. I hope you join us again in season 6. And love you ladies so much. And yay, it's been good. Thank you.
Oh, I love that.
That's what I'm talking about. And look, that's where we're going to end it. We love you guys. We truly care about you guys. And look, next year, you never know what you're going to get. But season 6 is on the way. Super excited about what the future brings to this show. Hey, Sean, we love you. We see you. We love you. So much. Look, Nicole is a 2-show star. And look,
NFC South.
Oh,
Oh,
we love you. We love you. That is our brother. That is our brother. I love you so much, Sean. Wouldn't be any of these shows without that guy right there. Oh, my guy. Wouldn't be any of these shows without you, Sean Spencer. You are the trailblazer, and we love you to death, man. Oh, that is our final say. We got to get out of here. We will see y'all soon. Look out for our messages on the Let's Talk Football Facebook page. We'll be letting y'all know when we're coming back. But season 6, baby, we're doing it. Season 5, that's a wrap, baby. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good one, guys.
bye.
This show is a staple. I'm telling you, it's not too many shows. I don't really know any other show that has an all-woman panel talking about football.
No, we did it first here. LTF family.
Right here. You guys are witnessing the history right here. We're doing big things. And then look at us now. You know, we may not have been able to start this show without Kate having this idea of an all-women show. And look at us now. We believed in this goal to make this show happen. So I'm excited to be here with you ladies and to promote positivity and love, because that's what I talk about it with Sean all the time. This is what this show is all about. This is what all the Let's Talk Football shows are about, is positivity and love. Shout out to the Let's Talk Football Ladies Takeover that the show goes on. This show is important to all the shows. I mean, this is a staple show. So I'm excited that you guys tuned in, and we all hope that you guys tune in next week.